All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the P&C Lads podcast. I'm going to say it's episode 144. Would I be correct in saying that?
Yep, 12 times 12, baby.
Sheesh.
See that? Quick math. Quick math with an F.
144, we're back, we're pleasant. It's a Monday. We actually went back on our word. We said we were going to start not training. We said we were going to start recording on a Sunday to give ourselves more time, but...
We are going to have to probably record like Fridays or something.
Yeah, it's going to have to be a weekend.
The schedules are getting busier. And also stay tuned because this is probably not going to be too much longer, this backdrop.
You know, the thing with I was saying it today, right now, so a lot of, obviously mainly our audience is audio listeners.
Yeah.
So the backdrop doesn't mean too much for you. But when we post clips and whatnot, this setting isn't aesthetically pleasing, unfortunately. You have a lovely house. It's in a beautiful area.
It's a work in progress.
Once it's done, it's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it'll be real nice.
But right now, it's just a bit bland. Like if you look around here, we got brick and we've got beige painting and beige curtains
and no furniture. The problem, that's the one that like the acoustics in here are fucking awful. So I apologize for your ears if you are hearing a slight echo.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck! I didn't check the levels.
The levels would be fine.
Yeah, they're fine.
Because I've had some people mention like old TikTok of ours, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, it was the one with like the pool setting." Like,
bro, every hot chick I ever speak to
background
goes to me like, whenever I'm like, "Oh yeah, like this is my old backyard." They're like, "Oh, yeah, like fuck, I've seen it on TikTok."
Yeah,
like that backyard's low-key famous.
It was iconic. A lot of viral clips in that backyard. But also a lot of memories. Can you spitfire some memories? So we had one of our mates almost turn into a paraplegic.
That was on my 21st. That was fun. Zach smacked the fuck out of one of our mates' jaw.
Yeah.
They were play fighting and then he misjudged it.
One of your first cameras ever, we were playing volleyball in your pool and Andrew Corrigan spiked the ball at me. My reaction time, poor, bounced off my fists. And we saw it in slow-mo.
It was slow motion.
Literally slow motion. It hit it hit the tripod and the camera just went phew.
It was so slow, bro. Like we were watching it like, oh shit. Like it was like a movie. We were watching it happen. What else was in that house? I think I lost my virginity in that house. That's fun.
You'd hope so because you were 12 in the other one.
Imagine I said I lost my virginity in this house, and you're like, "What
the fuck?"
But no, that I don't remember that person.
Yeah, we've also started the pod. What's it called? We had our first.
We sold hoodies.
We drank for the first time in that house, and got caught.
Yep,
got caught.
That was fucked.
Yeah.
My mum still to this day thinks we had like 1,000 people party.
Yeah,
and I'm like, there was 10 of us.
We ate sloppy pancakes with our hands after like graduation or something like that.
Right afters.
Yeah, we're back at your house just eating fucking McDonald's hotcakes, bro, with our hands.
Oh my God. I can't even say how we got the hotcakes.
No, you can't. You can't say how we got there. That's the thing. I mean, you probably could. It's been quite a while now.
Yeah, my family. Well, my mum and dad listened to the pod. I was sober.
You were very sober.
What else has happened? I got a coffee addiction. Started going to the gym in that house.
You showed me how to cut chicken in the house. Remember you and I were meal prepping?
We did a week of meal prep.
I reckon we did like 1 or 2 weeks, bro. Because we did like...
Hold on, replay. I said, we did a week of that. You're like, no, we did like 1 or 2 weeks.
Because Evan was like, yeah, so you cut the chicken this way. Then we're like seasoning the potatoes and shit. Or like not seasoning, but like the oil and like... You showed me like the yogurt concoction for the chicken.
Dude, I don't know that yogurt anymore unless I make butter chicken.
So we had so many memories in that house, and we're yet to make too many in this one, but that will happen. We're older
now. We've had some good pre's here.
Yeah.
We don't really do too many of the festivals anymore.
It's a fantastic launch pad, this place.
Yeah, it's fucking in the best location ever. Like I was talking to my dad. What were we doing the other day? I think it might have been last weekend maybe. And my dad was saying like, we're going all the way down. It feels so far and away from everything now to go back to like when we went to Jared's. He was like, fuck. He was like, I don't miss being like
That
down this
area?
way.
Yeah.
And then we were talking, and it was like we were saying when we go to buy a house, like us, we're not really going to be able to buy houses anymore because if you want to buy a house that's even like remotely affordable, you have to live in Byford. And me personally, not willing to live in Byford. So the only option for like our generation is going to be to get apartments in the city or in good area. Like if you want to live in a good area in Perth, you're living in an apartment. I promise you. And it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I mean, that was kind of just, it's going to be a bit shit because I want a house. But
Everyone wants a house.
But then it's just like, it's probably not going to be our reality.
I feel like it will be, Ev.
We'll be able to get houses eventually, but like, I feel like the first place, like my bro's going to buy an apartment. He earns more money than most people I know. But what you don't want to live in Byford. You don't want to live in, like, well, I don't want to live there personally.
Yeah.
And then my dad said, well, now that you've lived in where we are now, it's going to be even harder for you to even want to go back. Because if I just grew up in fucking Canning Vale the whole time, never moved, I'd be like, Byford's only 20 minutes away from me. It's an hour from the city to go from Byford. So I could never.
That's fucked.
Could never.
Yeah. No, it is pretty crazy, and like, I just can't see myself staying where I am for too much longer. But that's the unfortunate thing. You just don't really have a choice, and if you wanna, pursue different things. And I'm lucky enough to have a supportive family, as like some people in our friends group are. It's like, whilst you're getting that support from your parents, it's like, fuck, how can you turn that down?
It's
so hard.
It's funny. I feel like it burdens other aspects of your life though.
Oh, it does.
Bro, so like, I feel like I'm not going to be able to have a serious relationship until I've moved out of home because I don't know about you, but me personally, like, I feel like a little bit of like embarrassment, bro. If I have to say to a girl at 24 years old, I'm talking to another 24-year-old girl who's like the type of standard I want for myself. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still living with my parents, but I'm like trying to hustle on side hustles. So eventually, like, she's got to take a chance and be like, oh, I'm going to invest in him. But
I feel like a lot of girls out there, get into like share houses or like share apartments.
Yeah.
More than guys, I reckon.
I think personally, like, if you could get a 3-bedroom apartment somewhere in the city, or even like a 2-bedroom apartment, and two mates, like say you and I were living together in an apartment, it was like my brother pays, I think it's like $600 a week, thereabouts, and it's a fucking nice apartment in one of the best areas probably to live in Perth.
Yeah.
And like that'd be $300 each. Like that's not that much, but I wouldn't do that now. But it's like if you were earning decentish money, that'd be fine, and I wouldn't mind doing that because it's two good sized bedrooms, like 2 master sized bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a living room, a kitchen. It's nice. Yeah,
no, there definitely is the option. I suppose it just sucks for those people. Like even we have some mates who like, so for example, you and I, no intention to move out right now, but then like we have a mate who like would love to move out right now, but doesn't really have anyone to move out with, and then it's the option of, oh fuck, do you want to move in with a random?
Yeah,
and then that's just like fucking hell. I know quite a few people who have done that, who have like put a fucking room up for sale in terms of like rent and stuff like that, and it's just like having to live with a fucking complete stranger, get to know them, share that same like space.
It'd be good if you got someone good, but if you got someone bad, it'd be miserable. It's very hard to kick people out.
Very hard, yeah.
So,
and it's like you don't get along, you'd have like fucking roommate meetings, like blah blah. It's just absolute fucking shit show. Glad I don't have to deal with that right now, put it that way.
Even just within our group, there's like, I don't know, there's a handful that I could see myself living with, for a long-term situation.
And that's the thing. It's like that's not even like weird to say, because you can acknowledge that you're friends with someone, but you wouldn't live with them. Like that's just a normal thing. And it's like, if your friend, say for example, if you propose moving out to a friend and moving in with them, and they said, no, I don't think we'd be a good fit, you shouldn't really take offense to that. I mean, maybe you should potentially look as to why.
It depends if what they say. But
Yeah.
I'd probably ask, why you reckon that? Like, if I genuinely thought we would be a good fit. But I'm pretty socially aware, so I'd understand if... But I know that I'd be a good person to live with. In if I was... Because, like, once I have my own house, like, I'm very clean. Like, I want my own... Like, I like my own places to be clean and tidy. I want my fucking... Like, my fridge to be immaculate, bro. Do you ever see those fridge videos where you've just got each day by day?
Yeah.
One thing I hate about our pantry, I feel like every family does this eventually, but you accumulate shit that you will fucking not use for 6 months. Bro, there's tins of soup in that fucking in our pantry that I don't think anyone will touch until they expire. They have a 10-year expiry date.
Yeah.
And like that, I don't. When I have my house, I swear on my life, bro, I'm going to be going to the grocery store like every 3 days and just buying like fresh food every time.
You know what's just so annoying? It's that. So I literally like took everything out of our pantry one time and like fully like organized it, even the snacks and shit, like chocolates to this to that, and then like it just turned to shit within like 2 weeks, bro. Because like they just didn't abide by it.
Your mum probably would have had a nightmare too, because like she would have known where like all things are, and then she's like, "Where the fuck is the flour, Dylan?"
Like it's in a fucking neat and tidy order. Follow it.
Yeah,
but you can't really expect them to, you know.
No, but it's there. I feel like it's normal too, because you would just accumulate shit over time. And I mean, I have like an attachment issue. Like I don't want to throw things out. Like, because I always think, I might use that at some point. It's like clothes. Yeah. I've got t-shirts that I haven't worn for a year, and I'm like, but there might be a day, or like I might have to do some work with, you know, get real dirty in the mud and shit, and I'll just wear that time. Or I've got shoes there that I haven't worn for years, and I'm like, yeah, but I might wear them at some point, so I won't throw them out. Yeah, my dad likes to say like, what if we go like crabbing or something? Yeah. I haven't done that since I was 12, mate. Fucking hell. Yeah, you're like, if I go crabbing, I'm barefoot. I don't care. Like, I'm sick of it. Fuck that, bro. Do you remember, I assume you used to go fucking crabbing as a kid. Like, did you ever go, like, in the water? Like, not, obviously, you know what I mean? Like, not on the boat crabbing. Yeah. And you'd be fucking... You get nipped on the feet, bro. Bro, when you'd stand on one, and then it would do like the fucking full shake underneath the sand. And I used to shit myself, man. I didn't go crabbing too often, but I did do it a couple of times. A couple of times. And it's like we'd get the rope and we tied around like those styrofoam. We had like these styrofoam crate type of things, and you just get one and you chuck it in your crate. And it was simpler times, bro. Yeah. Simpler times. No one does that. No one does that anymore. Yeah. It's actually in my notes, but I mean, it's just like such a mundane thing, but like social media, like at my unit at school, at uni is like a social media unit and studying the effects and stuff on people. And it's literally, it's killing our whole fucking society. Like it's not even up for debate. Like it's a fact. It is killing our society. And if you can't get a grasp of it, you're fucked. It really like in 20 years, bro, the difference between someone who like is successful in life will literally be if they are able to self-monitor themselves with their phones and tech. If you have the ability to just switch it off. You know the sad thing for me is that I see people my age becoming more self-aware. So for example, I went out for dinner on Thursday with my cousins. I think I saw one. Gabby, she posted it. I was like, fuck, it looks nice. Yeah, I'll speak about that in a sec. But we went out and we're actually pretty good. We'll put our phones away and we will converse. We will talk about different things going on in each other's lives and make conversation. But then you probably experience this. So you fucking, I don't know, you're sitting in your living room, bro. And you just take a look around and like you see your parents and how they've changed and how they're not having the thoughts we're having of like, I'm using this so much, I'm taking myself away from the moment. They're not thinking that way. They're just doing whatever they're doing, bro, on their fucking device. because they have to hyper focus too. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm watching them like their fucking screens here, like next to their face, and they're like 2-hand jobbing it. I'm like, fuck it, no, it's not that big. But
2-hand job.
like, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's fucking scary, dude. Like, we'll just screen time and stuff is absurd. I wish it could filter screen time, because I feel like I don't actually use like apps that much. Like, I don't mindlessly scroll TikTok too much. I don't really use Snapchat at all. And yeah, I mean, TikTok's really the only one that I do actually mindlessly scroll on. Oh, and Twitter. But like, my screen time's fucked because I just have YouTube open watching, like, listening to podcasts and shit all day. So yeah, it's hard to grasp how bad it actually is. But like, dude, my screen time was like 11 hours. Like, that's fucked. Regardless, like, I'm still looking at a screen. I need glasses, actually. I'm getting glasses.
I definitely know I need glasses. What did they say for you?
So you can get a free test done, Specsavers. So I did that. And then I just have like slight short-sightedness. So if I'm trying to read things like 2-3 meters away, it's blurry. Unless I like hyper focus and like I can eventually make it out.
Yeah, I find myself, like, if I really like dial in and like have a bit of perspectiveness, that I like, sometimes I go like this, I squint a little bit to like read on like different things, and it's like, I definitely know. I probably can guarantee you I'll probably get laser eye surgery like later in my life.
Yeah, no doubt. So like that fragile sign like is slightly blurry for me.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Like, I can see it says fragile, but it's like I can see it's like slightly just, it like kind of hurts my eyes to look at it a bit.
Eye tests are scary, bro.
No,
it's a bit daunting to know if you've. I mean, it's like any doctor's thing. Daunting to find out if you've got issues, though.
Yeah, it's funny. Me and my brother were talking about that on the way back from Bunbury on the weekend, and he was like, "Yeah, fuck, don't want to get anything checked because like if I'll end up having fucking terminal cancer or something." And I'm like, "Yeah, fucking, I don't want to find that out."
Do you remember when you know, someone got that full body scan?
Yeah, that's what I need, bro. But I just want them to say everything's perfect.
The annoying thing is the delay as well. The delay in finding out.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of forget though. Like after
Depends what it is, I suppose.
like if you get a full, like you'd end up just going about your life and you're like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot about these results. But as soon as those results come in, bro, my heart would drop.
But the thing is, bro, it's like one of my fellow colleagues at my work. She's just started a new job, and she's a receptionist at this like where you get scans done, biopsies, shit like that. And she's like speaking to people, bro, and the people will be like, oh, really, I'm hoping for good results. Because like they're obviously like going to see if they've got fucking cancer or not. And she's saying like, yeah, I have to process this paperwork. And then like one of the parts is like malignant and the other one's non. And then like the malignant stack is fucking all the way up here, bro. And that's like cancerous. And she's like, I'm just having to process this. And like she said that she's been shown cancer, like real like samples of cancer that they've cut out and shit. And she's like, yeah, for some reason I thought it'd be like dark and gloopy, but it's like a off-white greyish colour.
Ah, true. I didn't even think cancer. I don't know why I didn't think cancer would be a physical form. Strange.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
So like when it like obviously like gets into your lungs and shit, but she's saying like it's fucked. Just like processing all of this like information, and these are people's lives, and yeah.
Fuck me having to tell them, bro. Imagine being a doctor.
It'd be awful.
Having to like sit there and say like, yeah, look, like you're gonna die.
I've seen some TikToks like that when they're breaking news to the patients like that, and I'm like, bro.
I always think, why is that shit on TikTok? You know, bro, when people start just crying on TikTok, like I just got cheated on, and they're like bawling their eyes out. I'm like, why? What made you go? All right, just gonna film this.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Did you see the guy that we met? Who's like, he's Sydney based, the YouTuber. He did the COVID stuff. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He does so many of those different things. They're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's good.
He's quick on it, bro.
Very quick.
Whoever their team is around, bro, they are fucking instant with that shit.
Yeah. No, they're fucking hilarious.
How's your weekend anyway? Because we haven't really spoken about like a recap of our lives.
We haven't.
I haven't seen you for a bit.
Yeah, it's been a week. I haven't. Actually, a little bit longer maybe because we filmed. Oh no, we saw each other I don't fucking know. No, we didn't go to the beach this weekend.
Well, I still did, but you and Jared were
Yeah, we didn't go.
You and Jared were away. You had duties to take care of.
I didn't really. I had uni to do.
But then you were going away.
Like I was just like, fuck it. It's just easier to not go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, the week's been good. I didn't really do much besides football. I watched footy. I watched a fuckload of it.
We'll go over that as well.
Yeah. What about you, mate?
Yeah, it was good. So I did go to that restaurant, like I said. Well, it's not. I wouldn't call it a restaurant. It was Ribs Lane in Mount Lawley.
Oh yeah, I've heard good things, eh?
Yeah. So there was 6 of us.
Is that like the barbecue joint?
Nah, I wouldn't call it that.
There's a place we actually do need to go, but continue.
Yeah. So it's in Mount Lawley. I love that area, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
There's just a life about it that you would experience where you are. Vic Park, it's kind of another rendition of that. But I don't get to experience that where I live.
Yeah.
It's very, my place is very suburby. This is like a little fucking like town, bro. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
But yeah, we went there and we're a bit worried because it can get quite busy. It was a Thursday night, late night. Typically people like to do stuff on a Thursday late night. Thankfully we were able to get a table. You can't book as well.
You can't
So you're really testing your luck.
Fucking hell. Tax evasion. Goddamn.
Yeah. So we went there, the 6 of us, and we got a burger each, ribs, and chips. And bro, we paid $24 per person.
Nice.
$24 per person. And if you could see, all right. So yeah, like I was saying, if I could show you this photo, I would. But you're basically all audio listeners. So we got like a rack and a half of ribs. We went beef and pork. I wanted to go lamb instead of pork, but people liked pork, so we went that. We got 6 burgers, and then we got 3 lots of chips. It was more than enough. For me, the chips are like the finisher. It's the accessory to the rest of the meal.
Yeah.
Because you start with the burger, then you attack the ribs, and you get the chips in and amongst those 2 different areas.
I'm like a 4-chip grabber mid, like after one bite, shove my fucking face full of them and then just continue. It's kind of fun.
You know what really annoys me though is that all my cousins, they've tried smash burgers as well and they like them, but they do this thing where you and I, for example, if we get a burger at a pub, we compare it to a smashed.
Yeah.
They don't.
It's crazy.
I can't not compare it to a smash because it's a fucking burger, isn't it?
Yeah, the smash burger is just so much better.
It's a burger. So I was saying, oh, this burger's all right, but like it's far from like the best I've had. And they're like, bro, it's literally elite. And I'm like, no, like it's not elite. Like I've had, and then they're like, what's better? I'm like, I could tell you multiple places. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
So that's a bit frustrating. Ribs were fantastic though. I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah,
especially as a group.
I've seen it on Uber Eats. When I've gone on Uber Eats to like, I never get Uber Eats because it's a joke, but like I've seen it on there.
Yeah. No, I'd like to try more food places with the boys. We got into a habit of actually doing that in terms of burgers. We'd meet up to go like, even if it was just you, me, Jared.
Yeah, we should.
And we kind of stopped.
We should just go up. Bro, there's so many good spots that I've been like recommended around here. There's like Birria Taco spot in Vic Park. It's godlike. The problem is it's so far for you to go anywhere. Like if it's like, oh boys, let's go get food. There's a good spot in fucking West Perth. Like that's fucking 40 minutes for you. Whereas for me, it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes down the road.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'm down to go 24/7 out anywhere out food wise, like around here.
I think like I think the spontaneity around it is what like turns people off. You need to kind of like book it in because like if you come to me on a Thursday and it's already like 5 o'clock and you're like, oh, let's go for dinner, I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah. No.
Like I've already had a day on me. Like I got to drive to your house in probably like peak hour. Like
that's the other thing for you is like traffic is fucked. Whereas like once you're already out this way, it's vibes.
It's not too bad. That's the thing. If I'm at your house or at Tom's, I have to keep in mind like, fuck, when am I going to leave? I either have to leave early or I'm staying fucking late. Yeah. And I'm leaving around like 7, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock probably.
I feel like going back, as long as you don't go on Kwinana Freeway, you're fine. Kwinana Freeway is dude, I have to get that shit from uni, and oh my god, it is not good.
No.
But
Well-
no, yeah, we definitely should try food places. If anyone knows any good food joints in Perth, let us know.
Yeah, we'll move on.
There's another place around the same area. It's like it's a barbecue joint, bro, and it looks fucked. They like have smoked meats and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anything where you can like get like a combo meal or something like that to share with friends, I'm down to try, bro. I'm down to try. One thing I stumbled across on Twitter that I thought was fucking insane. It's called, let me get the actual fucking thing up. It's called, I saved like a news article, Russian Wrestleball.
Yeah. Oh, I think I might have seen this, but yeah.
Russian Wrestleball combines basketball and rugby for the most ridiculous sport ever.
Oh, it might not be the one. I saw one where it's basketball, but you can suplex people.
This is it.
Oh yeah, it's fucking funny.
This is it, bro. So basically, you got body slams, you got 3-pointers, and you got a wrestling match for the opening possession are all part of Wrestleball. You basically can, like, if you take your shirt off, you can fully suplex someone.
Yeah. I seen a video on TikTok. I was like, holy shit.
Bro, someone said it was like German, but it's actually Russians doing this. So you can't travel in it. There are free throws on shooting fouls, but you can also tackle your opponent cleanly on the court, whether they have the ball or not.
Yeah, you can just randomly suplex anyone, I'm pretty sure.
Out of bounds, not a thing. What else? Yeah, just wait until you see someone take their shirt off mid-play and body slam their opponent. It's actually... Wrestleball does not start with a jump ball. That wouldn't make any sense. Instead, it starts with a wrestling match to determine possession. Goaltending doesn't seem to exist. There is, however, a 3-point line. Most of these dudes don't actually have the touch of a fucking absolute NBA star. So they instead just throw the ball up and hope it goes in off the backboard. Field goals, they're still worth 1 point. And it seems like the majority of the scoring is done via the 3-throw line. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because if I got suplexed for no reason, I'm throwing fucking fists, eh?
Well, that's the thing with people from Russia. I'm going to stereotype them. I feel like they just love it.
They wrestle bears and shit. Like,
Yeah.
That's like when you turn it's your 6th birthday, it's like you got to wrestle a bear or something.
Yeah. I feel like they just absolutely fucking love it. So if you get suplexed, you're like, good hit, bro.
Dude, a suplex can kill you, eh? Like if you land on your head, like your
That's
neck.
the thing.
can
They're almost literally doing it on people's necks, bro.
It's
I'm
hard
like,
ground
oh my
too.
God.
Speaking of stupid sport, have you seen I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Drug Olympics.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy. I'll get the name because it'll pop up when I type Drug Olympics. But basically, because the Olympics has so much doping anyway,
Yeah.
they're just like, oh yeah, let's it's called the Enhanced Games. They're like, oh well, like genuine Olympic athletes are like, fuck it, everyone else is doing it anyway, and it's pretty much a game of who can hide it the best and who can cheat the best. We might as well just start an actual like league called the Enhanced Games where fucking blast as much shit as you want, mate.
I literally would be all for it because
Yeah, same.
because you could see like what out there is like physiologically like possible.
Well, bro, think about the powerlifting Olympic thing where when they do I don't know what the fucking actual thing is, but any Paralympic, you're telling me that they're not blasting fucking tren and shit in the off season to build strength? Come on, they're not lifting 340 kilos above their head without having taken anything their whole life.
It's
Like-
just they've got to come up with something though, just because there has to be some type of regulation. Otherwise, people will literally die, bro.
Well, this is where
Because you'll get freaks out there who will just blast it crazily
100%.
to be the best.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy though. The Enhanced Games, what a name.
Can't remember. I heard it like 6 months ago. I think I might have heard it on Joe Rogan's podcast, and they were literally like, "Fuck yeah, I'll watch it." They're like, "Why the fuck wouldn't I watch it?"
Bro, the name of this article: The Enhanced Games, a drugs Olympics where cheaters can prosper.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It'd be crazy though. Imagine like,
Who's going to give them the platform for that?
imagine you've already got the best athletes of all time, and then you go, you can fucking blast, buddy, and then they just start pinning in their ass and shit.
Yeah.
It'd be great, and you just start seeing absolute behemoths like snatch lifting 500 kilos above their head.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, bro.
Yeah, it'd be absolutely amazing. I would be so down for it. And it'd be really intriguing to see which people would like leave the Olympics. Because I assume like the Olympics would say, no, you join that? No.
Well, I'm pretty sure they've put prize money into it.
There you go.
As well. Bro, if they start getting viewers and more numbers
You can't
than
stop
the Olympics, it's like eventually the sponsors will come, the money will go there. The people just go where the money is. Or maybe not. I guess like those athletes, winning an Olympics gold medal means more than... It's like the UFC. People fight in the UFC because it has more status because it's the UFC as opposed to the other leagues like Bellator and stuff.
The best comparison is golf. You got the PGA and then you got Live. It's like the Saudi one. So like PGA started banning people, saying like, no, if you leave the most decorated competition of all time with such a rich history for Live, which is just a Saudi fucking like blood money, just fucking money infused competition, you're not coming back. And it's like massive uproar between it.
Yeah, it's pretty wild that people would complain about the money in the PGA. He's fucking 50 million a year anyway, bro. Back to the like, you know, I mentioned social media. Dude, this one thing I noticed. No one ever walk around in public. No one doesn't have headphones on. No one on earth doesn't have AirPods in, headphones in, ever.
The biggest thing of like, indictment of that is going on the train.
Yeah.
You go on the train and you're like, I wonder what it would have been like maybe not 30 years ago, but like 40 years ago.
People used to read books.
But like, would you chat to the person next to you? Yeah. Probably you would.
Yeah, you would. Newspapers, books, people would talk to each other.
People walking to and from a destination. I know you do this because you've said, I don't do this, but you say you put headphones in when you go do grocery shopping.
Oh, well, that's a different sort of...
I know you do it to avoid the people trying to sell you shit and like get you to invest.
Because you don't
like the conversation.
Sometimes I don't even have music playing. I just put them in because I'm like, I don't want anyone to talk to me.
Yeah.
Try and sell me anything.
But that's the thing. It's like, I like to not chuck them in sometimes because I feel like you can be potentially robbing yourself of a potential moment just with someone. But unfortunately, there's not enough people out there thinking that same way.
Well, it'd be strange if it would be like weird if someone said to me, "Oh, how you going, mate?" I'd be like, "Oh, what? Oh, like, yeah, I'm good. How are you, mate?" Like it'd be a strange encounter to have that happen in Woolworths. Can
we maybe make this start, Ev?
Yeah, I mean,
can we be the founding fathers of this movement?
I mean, fuck it, we ball.
Let's try and get people to not chuck their headphones in on the train.
Dude,
let's get people to look up, lift their chins.
Bro, even just, I'm at uni. Every single student I see on campus has AirPods in.
Yeah.
Walking around, whether they're sitting at their computer working, AirPods are in. And I'm just thinking like, holy shit. Firstly, must be one of the fastest growing, well, not anymore, but one of the fastest growing fucking economies ever. The market share for headphones and AirPods and the likes. Because 10 years ago, no one had them. You got your little Dicky Apple plug-in things. Mm-hmm. Now, there wouldn't be too many viewers that are listening to this that wouldn't have AirPods, headphones, some form of noise-cancelling headphone or earbuds. I guarantee it.
Yeah. I'll get back to that in a second because I've got a point to make. But let's do this. Everyone out there, whether you're going to uni, to the shops, if you're going on a train, if you're in a social aspect, you're going from A to B, just don't put your headphones in. Don't put your headphones in for one time. Look around. And actually, when you're looking past someone, just look them in the eye.
Oh, that's a dangerous game.
It is a dangerous game, but
you get jumped, buddy.
Maybe just give it like a cheeky nod.
My favourite thing is like, I was just so, how you going?
Whenever
I'm at uni, like I just walk around because I haven't put my headphones in once really at uni this year. Yeah. It's just like when I'm walking from the car to the thing, it's just too much of an inconvenience to put my headphones in. But like, asking people how they're going is such a strange thing to do now.
We're just robots, bro, and it's just depressing.
That's what I was saying.
Because
social media is just killing our social skills.
I feel like there are people out there who think like you and me of like, I don't want to put my headphones in because I'm potentially robbing myself of a moment with someone else. I'm robbing myself of creating that new relationship. But I feel like they're thinking, no one's thinking like I'm thinking. I'll just keep them in.
Yeah.
I'll feel the silence.
Well, bro,
I'll block out the external noise.
Gym.
Yeah, we
You
say
couldn't
it.
you couldn't pick me out 5 people when we're at the gym that aren't like if they're training solo. You couldn't find me 5 people that don't have their headphones in. Because we're so accustomed to just like blocking out everything else around us. 10 years ago, you didn't have that. There was no, it wasn't even an option. You just had to listen to whatever was playing on the gym music, and you would have to talk to people. Well, you didn't have to, but you'd probably want to because there's nothing else to do, so you may as well make friends, like in the gym. But it's like a social skill that we've all, as human beings, have fucking lost the ability to talk to people. We asked the question in our class. I personally love phone calls, but the tutor was like, "Oh, like who here is scared to take a phone call?" And like I would say, 80% of the class put their hand up.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, you're scared to. You see your phone ring and you're like, I don't want to answer this. I'd rather text. That's insane to me. Like you don't even know what you're doing to like have a conversation. It's absurd.
It's so funny. It's like you probably feel the exact same way, but when you meet someone new, it's like you tend to be the one like not initiating, but like keeping the conversation going because the other person doesn't have the ability to. And it's like when you meet someone who does have the ability to, oh my God,
Dude,
you feel like you're in a different universe, bro.
It's like one of my biggest things I look for in a female partner.
Yeah.
But dude, one of the guys in our class, he gave an example, and he was saying when he was at his family gathering, and there was like some of his little cousins, maybe like 4 or 5, and his mum would ask them a question, and they're emotionless. Like,
In what way?
just be like, "Oh, are you hungry?" Yep. Like a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Or no, and like not even a smile, not a fucking slight emotive action. And his mum was just like to him, it was like, fucking kids are so rude. And then he said, no, that's them. Like that's the new generation.
So cut and dry.
That's how
with
you
it.
talk. They don't know how to converse. They don't know how to show emotive language in facial expressions and stuff. Because why would you? If all you do is talk here, ha 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 ha. I'm not even laughing.
Yeah.
I've got a straight face. So yeah, I mean the next generation's even more fucked than us. But you know.
And I reckon here's something that you can do out there. I know a lot of you would probably still live with family. Even if you don't, say if you live with friends and you're all sat on the couch, put your phone down and bring up a question that's not a yes or no.
Open-ended question.
An open-ended question to your family, to your loved one, to your friend, and just spark a debate. Spark a conversation. Not even a debate. Spark an open-ended conversation. And you just watch like people actually give you their opinion.
Unless they crumble.
But
You could ask people, "Oh, how was your day?" Good.
Yeah, but you'd hope that if it's a family, a friend, or someone that you live with, that they'd give you more.
But bro, they don't think they're doing anything wrong. That's the problem. They actually think that they're having a good conversation. They're like, "That was a fucking great answer," and you're thinking, "What? You didn't? You just said good."
Yeah.
Like, and then you're like, "Oh, well, like, what'd you do?"
Yeah.
You're like, bit of work.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like, remember when I initiated us to play the question game a couple episodes back where we had to keep asking each other questions? I heard that on a audiobook I was listening to. And I heard it on the way home from work. And I got home and I said, I was at the table, I was eating my dinner. My mum and dad were just sat there, like just on their iPads and shit, watching TV. And I said, who wants to play a game with me? One of you has to. You got no choice. And then my dad goes, oh, all right, I'll do it. And then we did the question game where you have to ask each other a question. You can't end it with just a statement. And like we just started laughing as well because it was funny.
Yeah.
And it's like that 2 minutes would have just been quiet otherwise.
Yeah.
I would have been on my phone eating my food and they would have been watching TV saying nothing. It's like, just try.
Yeah.
Just
it
try,
is hard
guys.
because like, bro, dude, these things are fucking addicting, bro.
Chuck them away.
I swear you can just... If I'm watching a YouTube video and mum's like, oh, how's your day? I'm just like,
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I'm trying to watch my video.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of bad. Like,
Tom lost his headphones at Revo.
really?
No, sorry. Didn't lose his headphones. He lost his headphones case.
You can buy the cases.
His though aren't AirPods though.
Yeah, you can buy like those cases and shit.
Yeah, so his can't remember anyway. On the website all sold out. On Amazon, take a month to come. and they're not even like the brand of his. It's just like a compatible brand. And then he tried to buy one off Marketplace, didn't fit. But bro, he lost them at the gym, the case. We searched this gym head to toe, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't have that Find My iPhone either.
It was fucked, man. And I'm like, who would just steal a case? Who would take an empty case that wasn't AirPods?
I don't reckon anyone took it. I reckon it just...
But bro, like that shit doesn't roll away.
Yeah.
I'm not even lying to you, bro. We checked 5 times. So we checked the whole gym, went back to our workout, checked again.
Yeah, right.
And then we like asked the front desk, anyone handed anything in? No.
Yeah, right.
We're like, bro, that doesn't just disappear. Well, like maybe someone has realized and's like, oh, fuck it. They're not mine.
They might have thought it was theirs.
Yeah, and I'll take it. I'll bring it back next time I'm in. Crazy. But
Yeah,
he was saying, he was like, he was so pissed, obviously, because $300 headphones. But he was like, use those every fucking day for uni. Bro, it was so funny. We're literally like, you know, the reception of Revo Scarborough.
Yeah.
He goes like this. Oh, I just want to punch that fucking door. We hadn't even left yet, bro. We hadn't even left yet. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I'd be fucking gutted, mate, if I lost my AirPods.
Yeah.
But I did actually say to my parents like the other day, so there's 2 things that I would buy instantly besides like my phone, but there's 2 things I would just purchase tomorrow if I lost them or broke. TV blew up, I'd buy it fucking tomorrow. I'd buy a new one.
Yeah.
And if I lost my headphones, I would buy a new pair instantly that day.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't
They're
really go without
probably the cheapest thing that I've bought in terms of use per day.
Yeah.
I use them at least once a day, minimum.
Yeah, I'm literally the exact same, bro.
I wear them all day at work. I wear them if I'm studying. I wear them if I go to uni. I wear them if there's fucking construction in my household and I need to noise that cancel and go back to sleep.
Yeah.
I wear gym. Yeah, it's fucked. So like if I lost, and they're like $500. If I lost them, I would just buy a new pair. I would still be gutted, but
I'd firstly cry, yeah. Couple last things to end off with. Have you heard the term juice jacking?
Juice jacking?
Yeah.
No.
So...
I'm just trying to think what it could even be. I have no idea.
Yeah, a year or 2 ago, the FBI put out a notice saying that there's been hackers that are putting on malware on the back of USB ports in international airports and hotel rooms.
Yeah. Do you want to know? So there's another one. So you know those table scanners?
Yeah.
Same thing. Like if you
it's called quishing.
Yeah, if you table scan and then they can
so they
fake make the exact same menu website. So when you pay for it, you order your food and you've just pretty much paid the scammer 10 minutes. You're like, where the fuck's my food? You go to the restaurant. They're like, you didn't order anything.
Yeah, and they've got access to you. So whenever you're at a restaurant, just feel the top of the QR code because it can be a sticker that they've just made and they chuck it on top.
Yeah.
But yeah, juice jacking. Bro, you got to be careful. They recommend take your own power bank.
Yeah.
Take your own power bank and just charge your fucking devices through that. And you can... really good power bank is probably a very smart investment, I'd say. Especially if you like to travel as well.
Yeah.
Like one that's reliable.
I need to buy one. We have some good...
Yeah,
so
we should take the most
you've got like
advantage of
milliamp
that.
differences. So like if you have a 20,000 milliamp charger, it'll charge your phone like 6 times fully in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is fucking lethal. But I do need to get one.
Another thing that's not vital, but it would be nice to have.
Yeah. I used to have a really good one. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah. Let's do the Spotify playlist and then we'll do a quick review of the footy. And then we'll fuck off ski.
Fuck off ski, yeah.
We'll fuck off ski till next week. Just quietly, how underrated is the script, bro? I think they need...
The what?
The script, the band.
Yeah.
They're one of the best... Oh my God.
Who is it?
The script is one of the best bands to ever be on this planet and create music for us.
They'll make music movie, bro.
And I just don't feel like they get the appreciation.
I mean, they're kind of old now. Like all their music's 5-10 years old.
Timeless though, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. But they
no one speaks about them.
Yeah, but they got the credit in their time. Now it's like
Not
it's
from
nostalgia.
me. Not from me.
You're too young, mate.
It's true.
We'll listen to Minecraft music. It's my fucking... I was getting giddy on the way home listening to some Minecraft music.
Nothing by the script. That's going to be my first tune in there. It's a great song. We're approaching 400 songs in the playlist, by the way.
I'm going to put I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons.
Oh, that's a banger.
Yeah, it's a fucking tune.
I Will Wait by Mumford & Sons. That's in there. And your next one?
Digital Dream by Rebuke. It's Rebuke.
Yeah, what's that? Is that a house one? EDM one?
It's like a melodic techno track.
And then my next one is going to be fill in the blanks. No, sorry. It's going to be Break Even. No. Fuck. You'll really like this song. It's going to be 100K by Original Sin and Shakes.
I haven't heard it. I might have heard it.
You will love it.
I probably have heard it if it's old school.
No.
I just won't even know that I've heard it, you know?
No, it's like a grime, hard
true.
fucking like techno one that you would just love.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Football.
Quick review of the footy. How'd the Eagles go, Ev? Anything that showed you...
It's hard to quick review with our game. I mean, the scoreboard flattered us. People like, I saw in our pages and stuff for West Coast, they're like, oh, we only lost by 50 points. Like, it's pretty good. I'm like, it was 40 fucking 2 scoring shots to like 16.
Yeah, they kicked like 24 points or something.
It's a club record for points for Port Adelaide.
Damn.
So if they kick straighter, it's a 100-point loss. But it was a draw. It was even first quarter and even third quarter, and they just destroyed us in the last, and they kicked like 6 goals more than us in the second. So, I mean, it was all right. Harley Reid is he'll be a superstar. Like, everyone already knew that anyway. But, you know, debut, 16 or 17 touches.
You know what was annoying me? It was like...
The commentary team? Oh.
Well, bro, your club wasn't even getting mentioned.
Yeah.
It was like, it's Port Adelaide versus Harley Reid today.
Yeah. Oh,
and I'm like, you know the Eagles exist, right?
Yeah.
You know other players on the team exist?
Dude, that commentary team was so disrespectful. Like, I couldn't care less, and like, you know, they can say whatever they want, but if you're a professional commentator, you can't say things like insinuating that like, oh, West Coast are dog shit, like essentially. Like, I can say that. I can be like, yeah, we're dog shit.
Yeah.
A professional commentator, you can't go and say, oh yeah, West Coast are surprisingly having good energy today. I'm like, that is so condescending as a professional to say, surprisingly they have good energy.
I was listening to First Crack, and it's funny, bro. They treat you like you are the worst thing to ever be in this comp, because Liam Montagna was like, yeah, it wasn't a bad performance by the Eagles. They started all right, and you know, you'd say it's a pretty solid performance. You literally got fucked by 50 points, mate.
Yeah. No, I know, bro. It's
they've accepted you are bottom of the barrel shite.
Yeah, we are bad. I mean, I don't know. Port Adelaide, I think, will be very good. Like, they'll destroy the Dogs this weekend. I promise you, they'll win by like 10 goals.
Interesting time for the Dogs.
Yeah, I just think Port are really good. That midfield group they have is ridiculous, bro. Horn Francis, superstar, will be.
Rosie Butters.
And Butters. Rosie's nuts. Butters was good. And then they've also got that Soldo bloke
Ivan
from Richmond, he's a very good ruckman. So that's like dynasty type midfield stuff. They're all like 23.
Yeah.
So that's going to be crazy. So yeah, I mean, I was impressed. Harley Reid was good. It's a bit worrying when your best player on the day, in my opinion, was him, and he's 18.
Yeah.
So that's fucking. It's not good. It's not good. But you know, it is what it is. We're not going to win too many games of footy. Port Adelaide was not one of them, particularly being in Adelaide. So
yeah, you can't be too disappointed when you expect
these first 5 weeks are going to be rough. We play GWS this weekend. That's going to be fugly. Then we play Sydney. In Sydney, that's going to be fugly. And then we play... I think we play the Doggies or someone.
I think you do play the Dogs, yeah.
And I think our 5th game is Richmond. So like, it's going to be just thumping after thumping for the first 4 weeks until we play Richmond. Richmond, I'm excited for the Richmond game because that'll be a true kind of test of they're better than us, but like if we can get within 5 goals, I'll be like, that's like a good effort.
Yeah.
But, you know,
AFL getting what they want in terms of both New South Wales teams in there. Brisbane obviously doing shit, but Gold Coast looking like they're starting around, looking like they could potentially play finals for the first time.
That was an awful game of footy, that Adelaide.
I didn't really watch it, especially because Gold Coast were dicking them. I was watching the other game for
they
the
only
majority.
won by a goal in the end.
Yeah, I watched the end, which was the most exciting part.
Your boys had a win though?
Yeah, it was fun. I went to the game. I went there with optimism, as every almost AFL fan does. First game of the season. You don't know, unless you already know your team's going to be shit. You don't know what you're going to get. So that was the exciting. You're a bit optimistic.
I feel like you have, bro. I was optimistic for West Coast, bro. Particularly after the first quarter when we're even.
Yeah.
Because then now I'm invested and I got fucking angry. Because every umpiring decision that's dog shit, I'm fucking punching the couch and shit.
Yeah.
Mum's comes home from the gym. How you going?
Yeah, fuck off.
We're fucking 10 goals down, mate.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at it anyway.
Yeah.
Freo, continue.
Yeah. But it was beautiful, beautiful weather for the footy. It was a nice day out. It was nice to go back into the stadium and just be there watching your team live, be around that atmosphere. And some really good signs. You know, the first 4 goals, I say, here we go again.
Yeah.
And I wasn't really angry. I was just, you know, there was like 6 of us there in terms of like my cousins as well. And we were just, here we go. Like Brisbane, here we go, basically. But thankfully, we went on a madness, bro. And Caleb Sarong, what a fucking player.
Take a bow, Sarong, mate. Take a bow, son, because holy fuck.
That's our record disposals for a player for our club.
Lucky Neil will still get 3 votes, mate.
Yeah.
Didn't even play.
Yeah, but he was fantastic. I thought Luke Jackson, absolutely fantastic, having to do the solo ruck. Some really good signs for players that I really needed to see things from, such as like Josh Treacy, kick 3, and like looked strong and tall. Obviously, Amos continuing on. Fife didn't get injured, and he looked, you know, he didn't get scared. He wasn't scared to get injured. But yeah, those 3 injuries really hurt.
He might get a week for the
I think
the softest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I think Walters could be in trouble for tripping that guy. There's every chance he'll go for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've seen crazier things.
But then so Carl Warner got knocked out. That was a fucking heavy hit. He was fucking out like a light. Yeah. That'll only be a week though. McDonald, that hyperextension. Oh my god.
I didn't see that one,
bro. His knee literally inverted, bro. Disgusting. And then Brennan Cox literally gets shoved in the back trying to mark the footy. Doesn't get a free kick and has probably ripped his hamstring off the bone. So big loss there, but all in all, stoked with the win, mate. And we've got North at Marvel. We probably couldn't ask for a better second game to try and go 2-0.
Yeah.
But not getting too carried away because anything can happen, son.
It's a long year.
It's early.
It's good to win the first one, though.
It is good.
The season's long though. Like it's fucking 24 weeks, bro. Like,
and there's not going to be a real true indication until everyone's played the same amount of games. It's just that the fairness and legitimacy of the comp though is slowly just diminishing.
It's never been more corrupt than ever, bro. With what they did with this opening round, it's disgusting, mate.
Gold Coast have already played 2 games before. You and Freo and Eagles have played 1, and now they're sitting pretty 2-0, and they'll have a nice break.
Bro, Carlton have a bye now. And
so do Gold Coast.
And they have, it's basically like a 2 weeks off. Because, so, you just had 2 grueling first round games. You get 2 wins for Gold Coast, for example. And then they get, if they win this week, 3-0, have a little bye, have a breather, mate. Get yourself right. Yeah. Fucking bullshit, mate.
It is. Unfortunately, we are just... What would you call them? We can only just sit there and watch and take it.
Do you know what annoys me the most? Like being a West Coast fan, bro. We fucking fund the league like $25 million a year. Like we pay the AFL takes a loan from us. We're basically funding Gold Coast. We're basically funding GWS. And yet we, as a fucking club, never tell the AFL what the fuck they're doing. Bro, we're their bank, bro.
Maybe you do behind the scenes, and they just say...
If we do, mate, we don't get shit.
And they just say, yeah, tough titties, mate. We'll take it from here. Thanks for the money.
Me, mate. We should be saying we don't want it. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure for some reason our members prefer to play on Sunday. Crazy. But we should be saying we want every Saturday night game. Or you're not getting $25 million. And we'll just pocket the $100 million profit we make a year.
Yeah. It is corruption though. Like for example,
fucking stupid.
I think Freo are like the home team in like the Adelaide round. So all the Adelaide teams get an extra home game.
Yeah, gather round.
We're classified as the home team at gather round, so we'll lose out on one there.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like WA don't really have their own thing, and we're literally the second biggest fucking footy state.
And has the club that pays the most money to the AFL.
Yeah, it really is criminal. But that's what this state's all about, mate. You know, up against the odds.
Mate, this state funds Australia, bruv.
Yeah.
In anything, let alone fucking football.
Yeah, mate, you're
Fucking hell,
shit.
like, I don't know. I mean, we're dog shit, so I could care less, mate. Put us on Sunday afternoon every week. It's what we deserve. But, yeah, that's footy. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long year. It's good that you boys got off to a win.
Yeah.
Trying to think. Oh, it's pretty crazy. Collingwood and Brisbane 0-2. Probably neither going to make the grand finals. Never happened ever.
Love to see it.
From a grand finalist starting 0-2 to make a grand finals. Never happened.
Won't happen, but imagine that both dropped out of the 8. Could you imagine?
Imagine they both still won the granny or like played in a granny.
That'd be
I'd
fucked.
cry.
Yeah.
Sydney look exceptional. I think they're the best. Sydney, in my opinion, are the best team right now. Closely followed by GWS. Sydney's kicking's fucked. Like they just
The things I'd do to have Errol Gordon in my team.
Yeah.
Even like I'd love to have Chad Warner, bro. Come back to WA, bro.
Mate,
Fuck.
their
Their explosiveness is just so nice.
kicking is dumb.
But
like
even
it's stupid how good it is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they set up so nicely. I'm about to say like their forward line's not even that great with like Logan McDonald, he's good, but I don't think he's like, I mean, he's far from what fucking Buddy was for him, but the way they set up and the way they transition,
Mate, when
he had that many fucking seagull goals, bro. It was just fantastic.
When you got Goulden putting the ball fucking 2 meters above the ground, 60 meters pass, if you can't mark that as a key forward, you got fucking problems.
No, they're fun to watch, but we'll hit you with another review next week of the footy. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening.
I know ball. Don't come at me.
Give us feedback. Give us feedback again, please. Like it. You can rate us 5 stars as well on audio. And just even DM us on Instagram what you'd like to see. Thank you very much.
Bye.